team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Now, here is Young. Kicks it to Capella. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Capella with a screen on Dinwiddie. Stolen. Bridges against Young. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
The Nets on offense. And the pass to Bridges. Johnson wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Atlanta. Simmons. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That's on Clint Capella.
And we talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
That one misses. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Takes it inside.
Slicing and dicing the defense to pieces. When Simmons cuts hard inside, he is very hard to control.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Capella. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Murray against Simmons. Inside. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Johnson's got 5 now.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Collins, a screen on Simmons. Collins finds Murray. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Claxton. He's covered by Murray. Back to Bridges. From downtown, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Pass to Murray. Collins setting the pick for Murray. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And man, has DeJounte Murray blossomed, Richard, into a very special player or what? He's been terrific.
And this has happened because he's embraced having more responsibility. The minute you accept being a leader, the future becomes bright.
Now Capella after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Capella kicks to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Back to Capella. Got a piece of it. Murray outside. Pass to Young. Back to Murray. He feeds it to Collins. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Simmons, plays it up and banks it in. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Young passes to Hunter. Back to Young. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. They trail by 3. We've got Mikal Bridges. Also Johnson out there. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot from any distance.
Johnson outside. They set the screen. Launches it. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. So it's the Hawks now. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Simmons. Young against Simmons with the shot. Hunter dishes to Collins. Clock at 6. At the elbow, Murray. Back to Collins. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Next ball.
And here are the Nets. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. That one falls coming on Dinwiddie's feet. Johnson's got 7 points in the game. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line before. You could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
To the inside, Collins. Bridges with some nice defense.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
To the middle, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Murray. And stolen by Simmons. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Johnson outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Shot by Collins, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw this shot like that. It's been a while.
Young against Dinwiddie. Over Young. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Brooklyn.
Nets leading by 9. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Bridges inside. Griffin on him. Bridges shot. Good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Bogdanovich after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. It's deflected. The Nets have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Dinwiddie attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Forrest. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The 3 from Johnson. Okongwu grabs the board. Here's Bay. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Johnson for 3. Here's Dinwiddie. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. We'll be
29. The Hawks, 18.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Hawks trail by 11. On the court for Atlanta. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. And it's Young in at the point. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
All free throws good from Capella. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside, Simmons. To Johnson. The Nets need to get a shot off here. For the 3. The rebound by Young.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the paint. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 10. Count that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Young. They trail by 9 points. Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. And taken away by Johnson. Bridges with it, guarded by Hunter. Bridges against Young. Now here's Simmons. D right on him. Shoots over Capella. No good from Simmons.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Young looking it over. In the corner, it's Hunter. And Young kicks to Murray. 5 to shoot. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 6.
Murray with the ridiculous handle and quickness. He is so aggressive with that move.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Sinks the triple. And the Nets lead by 10.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Young for 3. Back to Capella. The pass to Okongwu. Murray against Dinwiddie. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here is Young. Murray outside. Latrey. The offensive rebound. It's Young on the wing. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
It's the Nets now, following Onyeka Okongwu's 3-point attempt. Puts up a 3. Here's Claxton, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Young for 3. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Into the lineup for the Hawks. Bogdanovic, Trent Forrest.
35 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. There's the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Simmons against Bogdanovic. 5 on the clock. Pass to Forrest. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's been all about Cameron Johnson for the. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Bogdanovic following the bucket by the Nets. To the left wing, takes the 3, and it's Bogdanovic again missing. Nets leading by 16. Johnson with it. Simmons on the wing. Back to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. consistent, and guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Forrest passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Forrest. Down low. Here's Capella. Passes to Forrest. Outside for Griffin. Fires it up. Misses off the right eye. Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Dinwiddie with it and guarded by Capella. Johnson from outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Dinwiddie left side. Back to Johnson from the arc. And it's Johnson again missing. The Hawks trail by 16. On the top of the key, it's stolen by Johnson. Here's Claxton diving in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Here's Claxton. Here's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Claxton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
It's the Nets now, following the three from Bogdanovich. Here's Forrest. Dinwiddie covering. Pass to Capella. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Let's keep it alive.
You try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside.
The D just couldn't anticipate Bogdanovich's shot there. He catches them by surprise with the pull-up.
On the wing, Bridges. Three-pointer. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. Bogdanovich wide open. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, he can't hit that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nets.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Johnson.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. A 12-point game from deep. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Johnson, good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so far, Bogdanovich's intensity on offense has been terrific. He could put up some big numbers if he keeps this up.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to...
get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet, believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the point guard position.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Here's the hook. And that one's good. Simmons.
Hey, nice hook shot. That's a go-to move for him.
Ball with it. Picked up by Simmons. Here's Levine. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Vucevic, a screen on Simmons. Outside Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air. You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Levine's got 7 points.
Oh yeah, it's going to be payback. LaVine matching threes and making plays.
You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Levine against Simmons. Levine passes to Vucevic. Now here's DeRozan. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Outside Simmons. The kick out to Johnson. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Levine. Bridges against Ball. Back to Levine. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Bridges misses. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The open shot, DeRozan, and too long on the shot.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
Second free throw, no good. Chicago trailing here. Outside Levine. And that misses. That would have put him up. Outside Simmons. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. The kick out to Johnson. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. The 3 from Ball. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Simmons. The kick out to Johnson.
know, DeRozan doesn't often get enough credit for his defense, but he was great on that play.
Levine finds DeRozan. Back to Levine. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Johnson. 4-3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. And Levine, here we go. And Levine, throw it down.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
From deep, Johnson. That one doesn't drop. Zach Levine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More to...
Your next U.S. team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Johnson is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Levine for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach Levine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
And he nails the 3rd. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Pass to Drummond. Williams on the wing. Drives to the hoop. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Patrick Williams with the sweet-looking mid-range jump shot.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. The kick out to Johnson. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. For 3, Bridges. No good there. And Chicago will go the other way with it.
2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
Levine attacking.
That sounds... Zach Levine reacts when you close up his airspace. He has a nice little pump fake and he blows past you.
And he drops a first.
Zach Levine.
Both free throws good from Levine. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Johnson a screen on Levine. Outside Johnson, looking to win the run. Oh, my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Beverly, he's checked in for Chicago. Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A. just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback.
Okay. Oh, my! Throw it down!
Yes, he did. That's off contact, really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
From deep, Johnson. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beverly, the pass to Levine. They double team Levine, and here is Williams. Back to Beverly. Now Levine. He's got 21. And the jam by Drummond.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And Levine throws it down.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Here's Simmons. Jones with some nice D. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Levine. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Levine draws the double. Back to Williams. Levine with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. 3 on the clock. The 15-footer. Outside for Levine. With the clock winding down. Outside, Williams. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Nets.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Johnson a screen on Levine. Here's Simmons. From deep, Johnson. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Impressive night scoring the ball for Zach. He knows how to put on a show.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The deep 3 from Levine. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Brooklyn shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Outside Johnson. There's 25 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Takes a 3. Zach LaVine clears it away.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
To the paint. And stolen by Simmons. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
Your next 15. The Bulls 32.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. LaVine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Beverly in at the point. Simmons against LaVine. Simmons drives in. And slam dunk by Simmons.
I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Here's DeRozan. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. All alone. Yep, that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Pass to Claxton. And he slams it in one-handed.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Jones with a screen on Simmons. Levine with it. 25 points in the game. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Simmons against Levine. Outside Johnson. Inside Bridges. Nice D from Vucevic. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Dinwiddie against Levine. DeRozan outside. Fires high post. Basket counts. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
That kind of shot is something that DeRozan has worked hard on to make consistent.
From deep, Johnson. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Up top, Levine. Simmons defending.
An all-star in this league. Zach LaVine gets to go to the line.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Chicago, Zach LaVine. Shooting 2.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
DeRozan against Bridges. DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Ball's going up the court.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
You see with DeMar, the long step on the drive, then quick to go airborne.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar DeRozan. Now can create his shot off the dribble in a variety of ways.
Vucevic against Simmons. Jones with some nice D.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. Jones with a screen on Johnson. DeRozan outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A sneaky move by DeRozan, catches the defender leaning and draws the foul.
That's good from DeRozan. Some changes for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Simmons, and it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. White, he's checked in for Chicago. DeRozan hits them both. Here's Curry, trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Watanabe's checked in for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. White, the pass to DeRozan. Pulls it from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Chicago foul. DeMar DeRozan. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Jackson Thomas. And out the line.
And he can't hit the second. Williams finds DeRozan. Fires from deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Chicago, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Mikal Bridges is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Yuta Watanabe. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
So tough to guard. DeRozan with the strength, the near 40-inch vertical, and he loves to challenge you.
Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Chalk up 2 there.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And for Chicago, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Big time improvement by Zach Levine. Reading the defense in the pick and roll. That was a nice decision.
Here's Dinwiddie. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside Levine. Picked by Vucevic. Levine passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Bridges. Claxton with a rebound. A difficult situation for Brooklyn. It's Bridges on the wing, defended by DeRozan. Dinwiddie against Ball. And he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Bridges left side. Simmons with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Simmons no good. The Bulls have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Ball passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Dinwiddie on the attack. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Oh, deflected. Levine against Bridges. Now here's Levine, guarded closely. Vucevic, a screen on Bridges. Here's Levine. That shot is off. Good D by Simmons. The Nets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside Johnson. And the 3 off target. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside for Levine. On the wing, Levine. From behind the arc. No good that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Johnson against Ball. Johnson passes to Simmons. Count the basket.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
Well, the Bulls shooting around 53%, a nice number. Dinwiddie outside. He takes it in. Outside Johnson. To the inside.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Bulls.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach Levine.
high-level shot making what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
They double team Levine. There's Ball with a three. And that one's long. And it's Brooklyn ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's DeRozan. Misses the jumper from the wing. This one belongs to Chicago. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down,
action on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Drummond. Vucevic a screen on Murray. Here's Levine, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the back. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Young against Ball. Three-pointer. Young's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Drummond dishes to Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Capella with a screen on Ball. Shoots the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Pass to DeRozan. Over Hunter. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Levine, and he drives in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now Levine following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. Levine deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Levine up top. He's covered by Murray. He doesn't hit that one. Collins with some nice D.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. He has fought the injury bug his whole career. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's DeRozan. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Takes the 3. Levine against Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Watch Collins night in and night out, and when he's fully engaged, there's some ferocity behind his play.
Young against Ball. Down low. Back to Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. Murray against Levine. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Ball. Lets it go with the 3. Outside Levine. With the clock winding down. Murray with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Young. And he hits it to tie the game up. Young's got 5.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Levine can't hit. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Young looking it over. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Outside, Levine. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
For Atlanta, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside for Murray. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young outside. Collins a screen on Ball. Young with no one around. Again, Young missing. Here's Vucevic. And that one released in time, but no good. Tie game in Atlanta. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Griffin in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's White. Outside, Ball. Outside, DeRozan. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Bogdanovich against White. Griffin kicks to Young. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
White the pass to Drummond. On the wing, DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Ball against Young. From deep three-point range. There's the dish to Okongwu. Young pass to Okongwu. Young against DeRozan. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. It's stolen by DeRozan. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Drummond. DeRozan scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading. Out to the right wing. Griffin kicks to Young. From deep. DeRozan with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
The Hawks again can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Back to Williams. It's White on the wing. Williams finds DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
In the corner, it's Capella. Okongwu with it. Working on Drummond. Young from outside. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Bulls. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. White down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Out to White. Pass to Williams. To the inside. DeRozan for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Atlanta making a switch here. Forrest is checked in. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. There's the pass to Forrest. Outside Bogdanovich. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Williams passes to DeRozan. Outside White. Bulls moving the ball around. Looking to end his cold spell. And Griffin sends it back. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game. 20 seconds left now here in the second. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's a decent passer as a shooting guard. Bogdanovich getting the ball there to an open teammate.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Outside Williams. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thanks, David. And whoop.
16. The Bulls. 14.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Zach LaVine is out there at Patrick Beverly, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. Grant, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Here's LaVine after the basket by Atlanta. And LaVine with the slam.
And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Here's Forrest. No points in the game yet for him. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 4. Outside LaVine. This one for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it, and that one drops for him. Capella's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
I like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Outside, Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Hawks leading by 6. Outside for Griffin. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And they recover it. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Levine dishes to Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Here's Forrest, defended by Beverly, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through. Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Bogdanovich with it, now defended by Levine. 1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Takes a 3. It's all in by the Bulls. And Levine with the slam.
And he's no stranger to games like this. Levine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop it.
Bulls have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Murray against Levine. Murray kicks to Okongwu. Young from outside. Okongwu dishes to Young. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Levine against Murray. And Levine, here we go. And Levine with the slam.
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame, allows him to fight through that physical D.
And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And we all know what an incredible athlete Levine is, using those physical tools to draw the defense's attention.
And the Bulls making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Atlanta leading by 7. It's up a 3. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Beverly against Young. Another shot, just 4 to shoot. Shot by Collins, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks ahead, they're up by 7. 2Ks. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Collins in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside, Jones. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that one.
Murray the pass to Collins. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul for the Hawks. Griffin comes in for Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for Murray. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Patrick Williams. DeRozan comes in for Derek Jones. And Ball subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That one doesn't go. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Drummond with a screen on Young. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
A master of the slam. Levine's got a couple dunk contest titles under his belt.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And DeRozan kicks the ball. Back to DeRozan. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and right through it goes.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Young with the ball. From past the arc, and he's good on the 3 ball. Young's got 20.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Ball finds Levine, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Levine. Driving inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Ball kicks to Levine. Passes it to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's DeRozan driving to the basket. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's a guy that can go out and get it.
Pass to Okongwu to the right side. Bogdanovich looking around. 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 13 with that last one. DeRozan against Griffin. DeRozan dishes the ball. On the wing, Levine. Outside DeRozan. Lets it fly. Again, Chicago.
Yeah, and with the improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential
when making plays.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. For three. It's all in by the Bulls.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
41 seconds left in the game. Ball against Young. Back to Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And here is Okongwu. It falls.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Levine way outside. Can't get it to fall. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
direction to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Now here's Johnson. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Stolen by Collins. Murray passes to Young. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Dinwiddie against Young. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Good on the shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Young. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
So it's Atlanta now after the basket by Brooklyn. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Capella inside. Open on Claxton. From deep, Johnson. Here's Claxton. Guarded by Capella. From deep, Johnson drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Young. Inside. Here's Capella. And Capella gets double teamed. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Dinwiddie. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Outside Johnson, from outside the arc, sinks the tray. Johnson's got 6.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Simmons against Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And stolen by Simmons. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. The Hawks trailing. Now Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Johnson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Simmons finds Johnson, and the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Six on the shot clock. Hunter on the wing. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. So the Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in. The Nets with a lead. Outside Simmons. And the layup falls.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Simmons against Young. Down low. Here's Capella. The kick to Hunter. Young with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. 6 to shoot. And it's Capella with the jam.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Right side Johnson. Three-pointer. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Johnson's got 9.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
The kick out to Young. The three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Cameron Johnson making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. Hitting 3 triples. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Simmons against Murray. Simmons, no good. Here's Atlanta now, trailing by 4.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's the break.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Young attacking. Good D by Simmons. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
Outside Murray from deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Johnson a screen on Murray. Curry with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Outside Johnson. Here's Claxton, defended by Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Simmons. Oh!
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
And a deep 3 from Young. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Simmons. Lays it up and in on the... Nice reverse. And the Nets lead by 9.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Young way outside. And it's Young again missing. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside Johnson from the arc. And Young pulls it down. Atlanta has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. To the paint. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Johnson. Lets it fly. Atlanta with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3-shot is just that easy.
Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Collins. Curry against Murray. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
On the wing, Curry, guarded by Young. Chalk up 2 there. Curry's got his first basket.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
And stolen by Simmons. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Bridges for 3. Kept alive. Back to Simmons. Bridges outside. Out to the right wing. From deep, Johnson. Capella with a rebound. And here's Hunter from the arc. He can't hit that time. And so it's Brooklyn leading by 6.
Put your hands together. It's live from the JohnWick.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you look at Cam Johnson, he's been playing really well.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the floor for the Nets. Johnson is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Bridges against Griffin. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Hawks trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. From downtown. Johnson against Bay. Pass to Forrest. Here's a Kongwu. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich from long range. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
No good from outside. And the Hawks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Back to Johnson. Here's the 3. Pass to Dinwiddie. And here's Simmons. Give him 8 points now. Outside Johnson. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare. You simply have to take a second to enjoy it.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Simmons. And they're running. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Simmons. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. Pass to Simmons. Second chance shot, and he lays it in. And now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
Forrest. Here's Okongwu. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Okongwu's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
That's good from Simmons on the assist by Dinwiddie.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
Bay with a screen on Simmons. Pass to Forrest. Oh, they get a hand on it. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Outside Simmons. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Bogdanovich.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
Here's Forrest. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Griffin. Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Bay. Back to Bogdanovich. Reverses. He's off on that one. Good D by Simmons. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Johnson from behind the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Forrest. To the inside. The kick out to Griffin. Bay outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And stolen by Simmons. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Bay. The kick out to Griffin. Tries again. Misses off the left iron. Simmons drives in. From deep, Johnson. Can't get it to drop. Ben Simmons getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Well, the Hawks shooting the ball at 48% so far. Out to the right wing. Young drawing the double team. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Capella. Left side Hunter. Outside Young. There's the 3. Connects from downtown.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality. Always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the end one opportunity?
There's Young with the three. Offensive board to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Dinwiddie against Young. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. To the middle. Murray from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Young, the pass to Collins. There's the triple. Trae Young, that's good. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
4-3. The rebound by the Hawks.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Murray finds Young. Now here's Hunter. Young, the pass to Hunter. And he can't get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game. Capella against Simmons. Johnson inside. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. Both shots good from the strike. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Bridges.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Collins with it, picked up by Simmons.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
From deep, Johnson. Unable to get that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Murray. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. There's the screen by Johnson. The three. 4 on the clock. Launches a three. And the Nets miss again.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Murray against Dinwiddie. They get it again. Capella. And here's Hunter from the arc. The shot that time not on target.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And it's Collins penetrating. Oh, misses the dunk. And the Nets with possession here. 6-point lead from deep. Johnson. Hunter with the rebound. Murray finds Young. Lets the three fly. And nails the tray.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them.
This is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. He'll be the Nets off the tip. So the Nets starting 5. They've got Simmons. He's out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Johnson in at the 2-guard spot. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Never afraid of getting physical with the defense. Levine welcomes any chance he can to get to that line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Levine nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Levine wide open. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Running the play like clockwork, Levine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Levine. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And here are the Bulls now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Right side Levine. 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. DeRozan's shot is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Dinwiddie. Tries again, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Bridges misses. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Levine. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And there's Levine on the assist from DeRozan. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
And the jam by Levine.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Kicks it out to Johnson. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Bulls have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. To the left side wing. For 3, Levine. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Zach Levine.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
DeRozan surveying the D. Johnson against Levine. And Drummond throws it down.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Driving the lane. Vucevic with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Back to Drummond. Outside, Levine. Brooklyn with the rebound. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Back to Simmons. 16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Stolen by Levine. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle.
Over the years, DeRozan has become an exceptional passer. So defensively, you can't afford to just overplay him.
Bridges shot. Good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And stolen by Simmons. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's Chicago up 2. And the second.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bulls. Here's Ball. Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Johnson against Levine. Lock at 6. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Levine's got 12 in the game.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Levine passes to DeRozan. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Dinwiddie. Excellent D there from Ball. Bulls leading by 5. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And a miss there on the triple. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ball. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dinwiddie.
Seth Curry.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Now here's Levine. 12 points for him. Pass to Beverley. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Beverley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Nets trail by 8. Johnson with a screen on Beverley. Curry kicks to Johnson. Here's Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got 5 points so far. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Beverley. A 3 ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beverly's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bulls. Passes it to Johnson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And Jones sends it back. Williams against Johnson. Now here's LaVine. Defense right on him. And oh, he just chins it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
A strong man. LaVine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And 1:01 left here in the second. Here's Johnson, and the layup is good. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
LaVine up top, guarded by Simmons. LaVine kicks to Jones. To the middle. Bulls moving the ball around. Simmons against LaVine. Simmons inside. Good D by Drummond. The Bulls leading by 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Offline with his 3. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Beverly wide open. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one. Johnson a wide open, and it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Very important triple there at the buzzer.
Okay, David, much appreciated, and now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Mikal Bridges out there with Simmons. Then it's Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Johnson sets the screen for Dinwiddie. From the arc. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Johnson.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
Oh, my goodness, what a play.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down right there.
Thiem passes to Jones. Kick out to LaVine. 4 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Got a piece of it. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Here's Johnson. Outside Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Bridges with it. Williams picks him up. And here's Simmons for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Simmons passes to Johnson. Simmons against Williams. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Ben Simmons.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Kicks it out to Jones. It's Beverly on the wing. And there's the drive. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Kicks it out to Johnson for the lead. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Nets have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Bulls. White comes in for Zach LaVine. Now here's Beverly. He's tightly guarded, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Years it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
Here's Beverly. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Kicks it out to Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Johnson's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. Up top, DeRozan. Defended by Bridges. Vucevic.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Right wing. Here's Johnson. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And White kicks to DeRozan. Back to White. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Johnson.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
And Chicago has possession. Outside DeRozan. Top of the key. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Williams with the steal. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Everly with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie against DeRozan. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And it's DeRozan missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now the pass to Claxton. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And DeRozan, here we go. That one's not going to go. Here's Finney-Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. 6 seconds left in the third. Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's DeRozan. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Bulls lead by... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brooklyn trailing. LaVine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Finney-Smith passes to Curry.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Bulls. Some changes for Brooklyn. Simmons comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Johnson subbed in for Thomas. Chicago has gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. Levine kicks to Drummond. Outside DeRozan. The three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside Curry. Johnson with a screen on Ball. Curry passes to Claxton. Nets passing it around. Here's Johnson. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now. Levine against Bridges. Levine passes to DeRozan. Looking to get back on track here. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Bridges, no one around him. Misses the three. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Levine. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Bridges against Ball. Bridges shot, good. And the Nets lead by 2.
Oh, nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Seth Curry. Levine against Dinwiddie. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And the Bulls with another miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Dinwiddie outside. He kicks to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Bean with the rebound. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And some very quick points for him on that possession. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter. Dinwiddie outside. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Johnson. Stolen by Levine. DeRozan with it. Outguarded by Simmons. DeRozan against Simmons. Over Simmons. Outside, Ball. Just 5 to shoot. And Ball slams it in.
And how about the confidence with which Ball plays? I mean, he just seems so much more comfortable taking and making those big shots. This guy is a flat-out winner.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
DeRozan, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
A leader in the locker room, DeRozan with a chance in a huge spot.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Up top, DeRozan, defended by Bridges. Offside, Levine. Back to DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Claxton, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Well, DeRozan is a high percentage free throw shooter. He just has to get the job done here.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. We've got Bridges. He's out there with Simmons. And it's Johnson in at the 2. Simmons against Levine. There's the drive and the jam by Levine.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
The 3 from Johnson. Come on. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Chicago leading. Ball kicks to Levine. He takes finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Nasty. Levine is taking upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Johnson outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Johnson with a screen on Levine. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson from outside the arc. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Johnson's got 31 points.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Ball, the pass to Levine. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Back to Ball. DeRozan against Bridges. Fires the three. They get the rebound. Drummond. Money!
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Over Drummond. It's stolen by DeRozan. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Vucevic in the corner. On the wing, Levine. Levine double team. Here's DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. Good.
The veteran leader of this squad, DeMar DeRozan, showing the kids how it's done down the stretch.
Off target from outside. And so it's Chicago winning this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Now Atlanta starting 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Here's Levine. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
There's that beautiful high arcing shot. Levine looks for it the moment he touches the ball.
Young from long range. Pass to Hunter. The deep 3 from Murray. Off target from 3-point range. DeRozan against Hunter. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
That's his money shot. DeRozan makes this in his sleep. Come on.
Young against Ball from deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Fires for 3. All no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot. Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
Here's Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Young against Ball. Capella screen on Ball. And a deep 3 from Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. They've got numbers. And Ball throws it down.
I have to appreciate the timing there. Lonzo has a sense for when to go for alley-oops.
Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
B.A., he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Ball's got 5.
That's a play where the defender expects the drop off. Lonzo Ball crossing him up.
Outside Young. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
DeMar DeRozan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Young. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. 1:50 left in the first quarter here. Vucevic, a screen on Murray. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
This is where Vooch is the most lethal because he's got an arsenal of moves to choose from inside.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Now here's Murray, looking for his first basket, still in this one. The 3 from DeRozan. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. 1:09 left in the opening quarter.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Outside Young. Capella screen on Ball. Outside Young. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is good.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Levine. Here he goes. And Levine, throw it down.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Young against Levine. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Vucevic. And finished off by Vucevic.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Collins with a screen on Ball. Now here's Young. The 3-ball. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls out in front, leading by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bull Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Beverly comes in for Ball. And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul of the game. White, he's checked in for Levine. Young against Beverly. Young inside. He has 6. Capella pass to Hunter. 5 on the clock. Capella inside. Drummond defending. Capella can't get it to go. Pass to DeRozan. Lets it fly. Gets an open look and hits it.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
Young against Beverly. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. And he's going for the lob. And Collins with the slam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
DeRozan up top. Hunter covering. Williams against Collins. White for 3. The rebound by Murray.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
To the paint. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
DeRozan finds Beverly. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Young. He buries it from 3. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
The 3 from DeRozan. Gets the 3-ball to go. DeRozan's got 7.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Young. DeRozan passes to Beverly. And it's DeRozan missing. The Hawks trailing. Back to Murray. Pass to Collins. 1:46 left in the first half of this game. Into the lane. And Collins with the slam.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Here's DeRozan. Hunter with some nice D. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Outside Bogdanovich. 1:11 left in the half. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Here's DeRozan. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 9 points in the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Inside, the kick out to Williams. Pass to DeRozan. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
40 seconds left in the second period. DeRozan passes to Beverly. Clock at 6.
Solid contest from Hunter, using his length to his advantage on the defensive end.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to Drummond. DeRozan with the ball. Drummond to screen on Hunter. The 3 from DeRozan. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. 12 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. On the take. And Collins with the slam.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Chicago. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the floor for Atlanta. Okongwu out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then there's Griffin. And it's Forrest in at the point. Outside Levine. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's how Zach LaVine reacts when you close up his airspace. He has a nice little pump fake, and he blows past you.
Chicago making some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond, and it's Jones in for White.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Forrest, that one's good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Levine. There's the drive. And the dunk by Levine.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
Down low. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Bogdanovich against Levine. Griffin's shot is off. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Griffin against Levine. From deep. Misses off the right iron. And Atlanta shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Chicago leading. Let's go with a 3. There's the steal. Here's Forrest. Beverly defending. Pass to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Collins. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Collins.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Outside Levine with the drive. And Levine throw it down.
So fluid, so smooth. Levine breaking ankles out here.
Here's Forrest. Beverly defending. Bogdanovich from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Levine. Second shot opportunity. Vucevic's shot is off.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And it's cleared by Vucevic. Outside Levine. Outside Williams. Left side Jones. And he dunks it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And here's Levine. He's got 12. Okongwu with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
You know, when John Collins is being utilized correctly, he's a problem. A talented offensive player and solid defender.
Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Out to Beverly. Williams on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Levine. The shot no good. Good D by Bogdanovich. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Collins. That one doesn't drop.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Outside Jones. Now Williams. And here's Levine. Back to Williams. Pass to Levine. Launches it. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. Releases. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
A sneaky 6'6". Bogdanovich can bang down low.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
23 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Williams passes to Beverly. Six to shoot. On the wing, Jones. He takes it in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
There's 6 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Here's Collins. Goes back up. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He stressed the need to protect the ball. He said, quote, turnovers are killing us. We can't keep giving away possessions. It's a great way to agitate a coach. Let's send it back to the broadcast table now.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the basket by DeRozan. And the Bulls lead by 8. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Pass the ball. Back to DeRozan. Vucevic with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Levine. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Young with it. Guarded now by Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
And the pressure Trae Young puts on defenses. Outstanding at taking it to them and drawing the foul.
He hits the second from the line. Chicago leading. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Murray. Back to Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Drummond to screen on Hunter. DeRozan for 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
There's Young with the 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
Levine with it. Checked by Murray. DeRozan left side. Shoots over Collins. Drummond finds Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Atlanta.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Collins with a screen on Ball. Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Hunter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's DeRozan. Drummond passes to Levine. And count that. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt it.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Young against Ball. Collins with a screen on Ball. Young, the pass to Collins, and he makes it on the layup.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Levine passes to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Hunter.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
So tough to guard. DeRozan with the strength, the near 40-inch vertical, and he loves to challenge you. Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Young with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. And the slam dunk by Capella.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
It's DeRozan with a drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that huge shot.
Young against Ball. High post Young. Over to the left wing. Murray passes to Young. Lets it go from deep. It falls! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Levine passes to Ball. Outside Levine. Back to Ball. On the wing, DeRozan. Money!
And you could tell DeMar DeRozan wanted that one. Big-time shot maker. Give him the rock.
Capella screen on Ball. Young from long range. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Outside Levine. And DeRozan, here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian.